Welcome back to Adventures of a Black Belt Sommelier, sponsored by Forepaugh Restaurant, the iconic fine dining restaurant in St. Paul, Minnesota. Pictured behind me, if you're watching this, not just listening to it. Uh, really excellent food, superb, attentive service, and great wines. Wines by the glass, wines by the bottle. Somebody told me Saturday night we have the best wine list in the Twin Cities. I think I would argue that we do. I wanted to update you on these virtual wine dinners that we have planned. We've changed the concept. We had originally said that we would have one a month, so we were going to have Turley Cellars in this month, March, um, then Gaja in April, then Michael Mondavi in May, and Domaine de Oegau in June. It occurred to me the other day that we have the wine, we have the food. I've already recorded the presentations with the winemakers. You can come anytime. You don't have to come for Turley in March, Gaja in April, uh, Mondavi in May, or Oegau in June. You can come any night, any month, as long as we have the wine. Until we run out of the wine, you can come any night. So, anytime, any night, anytime you want to come with 4 to 6 people, or honestly, if you want to have more than 6 people, we'll figure out somewhere other than our wine cellar for you to have the dinner. But if you want to come and have dinner with wines from Turley Cellars, you can come any night as long as we have the wine. If the vintage changes, then we'll just stop doing that dinner. But as long as we have the Turley Cellars wines, which we have quite a bit of because I love them, you can come any night, anytime, and have the dinner, the 5-course dinner with Turley Cellars wines, with the wines introduced personally by Larry Turley. I'm going to point out again, this is not some boilerplate thing I found on the internet and copied and pasted. This is a personal presentation by Larry Turley of his wines for us on a recorded. That's why you can come any night at any time. He's not there in person with the dinner, with the wines, and then with Bartholomew Broadbent's Auction Reserve Port with dessert. You can come any night, any time for the Angelo Gaja dinner. 5 courses with the wines personally presented by Gaja. By the way, her first name is Gaia. Her last name is Gaja. Gaia is a Greek word for Earth Mother. So that's the reason her name is Gaia. Also, it's traditional in Italy to name daughters for the first daughter for grandmother and first son for grandfather. So that's why her brother's named Giovanni and that's why Angelo's named Angelo. Angelo's grandfather was named Angelo. So you can come any night, anytime, and have the Gaja wine dinner. Same for the Michael Mondavi dinner. You can come any night, anytime, 4 to 6 people in our wine cellar, and have dinner with the wines paired with wines made by Michael Mondavi, with the wines personally introduced by Michael Mondavi, Robert Mondavi's son, the legendary Napa Valley winemaker, Michael Mondavi. A lot of people don't know that Robert Mondavi wasn't really a winemaker. It was Michael who was the winemaker. Robert Mondavi was an incredible visionary, and he changed everything. And he created Opus One, and he did everything he did, which is immeasurable contribution to the world of wine, especially in the Napa Valley. But it was Michael who was actually the winemaker. So this is a special thing to have Michael personally present his wines to us at this dinner. And then we also have Domaine de Oegau with Laurence Foreough, the owner, director, along with her father of Domaine de Oegau, which I would say is one of the top, 4 producers of wine in Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Chateau Rayas might be number 1. Beaucastel would be up there, Clos des Papes, and then Domaine de Oegau. I love Domaine de Oegau wines. I love them. Well, I love all those producers' wines. But so the wines of Domaine de Oegau are personally presented by Laurence Foreough, who is the owner and winemaker of the winery, for us that night with dishes paired perfectly with the wines. So let me know. You can email our event coordinator, info@forepaugh.com, Four Paws does not have an apostrophe in it, so it's info@foreaughs.com. And she'll be glad to set you up with a reservation in her wine cellar for 4 to 6 people for one of these dinners. We're going to be adding more, so it's going to kind of be a menu item. You can order the you know the Mondavi dinner. You can order the Gaja dinner. You can order the Oegau dinner. You can order the Turley dinner any night you want to come. And if you email Stacy, she'll set you up. We're going to be adding more. I'm planning to add one with Chateau Moussard and the owner, Marco Char. Planning to add one with Catena Zapata with the head winemaker, Nesti Bida. Or who knows, I might be able to convince Laura Catena to do it. And I'm planning to add one with the Sadi family from South Africa, with Evan Sadi, who I regard as one of the greatest winemakers in the world. So that's a pretty good lineup. Turley, Gaja, Mondavi, Oegau, Muzar, Catena Zapata, and Sadi family. That gets us through September, and we'll go from there. It's a pretty exciting group of dinners. I hope you'll come. I hope you'll come see us, or just come by and have a glass of wine, or come by and have dinner. I think you will be really glad you did. So Four Paws is a really, really excellent restaurant. And I'm there Tuesday through Saturday, and I get there and I take care of you. I will take care of you personally. And I'll try not to bore you too much with too many long-winded stories about the wines you order. Stop by and see us. Four Paws. It's at 276 Exchange Street in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a fantastic restaurant, and obviously it is a very beautiful restaurant. Thanks for tuning in to Adventures of a Black Belt, some of you.